Hi everyone, it's Kim Chang with Coldwell Banker Westburn Realty. Before I get into my market update today, we have Shannon Kwok with Cohen, Buchan, and Edwards. She's going to explain to us what the new property transfer tax changes.
Yeah. Well, in BC, every buyer has to pay the property transfer tax when you purchase property. But effective the budget of 2016, there's a new exemption called the newly built home exemption. And as the name indicates, it applies to new homes. And the buyer has to be an individual, meaning not a company, has to be a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, must use the property as his or her principal residence for 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah. And so it cannot be a rental property. Okay. And also the purchase price must be $750,000 or less.
Now that's 1% on the first 200 and 2% on the balance, but
over $2 million, it'll be 3%.
3%. So everyone asking for a little bit more taxes for the people that can afford the property, here's your chances going into the coffer. But it also sounds to me that the government kind of threw in the towel, knowing that the property prices in Vancouver is going sky high, and that they're trying to make sure people could get their first home, right?
Yeah. And don't confuse this exemption with the first-time home buyers exemption. That's something else. So this newly built home exemption applies to buyers who buy the property as a first-time home, a second home, third home. It doesn't matter. As long as you meet the other conditions, you can claim the exemption. Okay,
and well, you could give Shannon a call if you have any other question regarding the first-time home rules and the property transfer tax. Now, speaking of the prices, here's the update for downtown Vancouver. Now, we just briefly mentioned how crazy the prices are, and this is a reflection of this. A lot more buyers and listings, so it's driving the prices up. 2-bedroom downtown, 128 were active, 123 were sold, 954 square foot. 1-bedroom, 107 were active, 135 were sold, 832. So remember, these stats are for the month, the transition. 832 square foot as mentioned. Cold Harbor 2-bedroom, 11 active, 13 were sold, $1,249 a square foot. 1-bedroom, 5 were active, 10 were sold, $994 a square foot. Woodwards, 2-bedroom, 3 were active, 4 were sold, $843 a square foot. 1-bedroom, 1 were active, 1 was sold, $717 a square foot. Speaking of our building, I'm just seeing rises continuously. I mean, every time there's a new listing on it breaks the new benchmark. So stay tuned. See you next month. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.